My dad, Joe Jack, started a band in the house. He said, one friend in the house. Only one friend in the whole wide world. One day come when you only have each other. Never give it up for a boy or a girl. We come in peace, but we don't come in pieces. We on some tag team WWE shit. We look just alike, the prestigious, so prestigious. The splitting image of Lupita standing on them beaches. Don't tweak it, don't be facetious. Those shells will shred you to pieces. These niggas faking like demons, but I'ma send them to Jesus. This is me and my bro. Versus all of you heathens, they think I'm reading Ephesians. I have all these niggas hiding, avoiding meetings like vegans. I got the keys like I'm Keegan. I line the trunk with the bleach and I leave you inside the freezer and let you chill for the weekend. But forget over the weekend and come back inside a month and I throw you inside the trunk. But it's plastic so it ain't leaking. But we could be cool, we can be cool. Me and my brother, we can be cruel. Find your ass, line your ass up. Go to work on them.
There's calling in the distance.
It's very inconsistent.
It's a lot more crammed in the house. Back when Chance was the man of the house. Baseball bats if they ran in the house. We from out south like birds in the clouds. When I was 11, heard my homie dad die. The shit deeper than music, I got PTS for life. So if you do production, just make sure the drum's right. The independent business will never need your advice. Our image won't diminish cause Charlie and Marley, right? Me and Channel like Pesci and Robin's life. Ain't made man, we just making the songs right. You just making a song hype. I rarely snapped the last time I rapped, I was moving packs. In adolescence, seeing ambulances, learn adolescents. Catching blessings over stretching from first-hand impressions. Channel call my phone voicemail, hope he don't get a message. Heard that I exit from my essence off that intersection. So if you say something about big bro, bitch, I'ma smack you reckless. We from down south, we bogus twice, and we are not from Texas. One more rep can't run around straps, so I walk around like pedestrian. Shot down, someone looking like my numbers, and you know how I'm bumming, ain't checking it. Call big bro, no, we running up, sitting up, get it up, nigga, now let's begin. OTF, free Dirk and them. We was inside with a curfew then. What's fire without earth and wind? And what's a fight when it's worth the win, y'all?
Hey, what's fire without earth and wind? So he likes Earth, Wind, and Fire, obviously. Because there was a reference to it.
I can't believe it. Must be the luckiest guy alive.
Hold on. 2912. I'm confused. So I guess this is now the big day. That transition was smooth as fuck if that wasn't part of Rue.
But we're only gonna survive if we...
The reason I said it was inconsistent is because if you're gonna make a whole album about being positive and sticking together, then like why are you talking about lining people up and shooting them? You know what I mean? It's like, be consistent, you know what I mean? But this album's cool, you know. It's special. I wouldn't say it's cool. I wouldn't listen to this again. But none of these are really my kind of song, you know, at all. But let's listen to The Big Day.
Go crazy.
I think it's The Big Day. I don't know.
Yeah, the only way to survive is to go.
Oh my God, think it's the greatest day of my life. So glad you arrived. But the only way to survive is to go crazy.
Yeah, the only way to survive is to
go crazy. Oh my God, think it's the greatest day of my life. So glad you arrived. But the only way to survive is to go crazy. Yeah, the only way to survive is to go crazy.
True. when your dreams start to come true, it's usually when things are going crazy. And you have to kind of be crazy to like stay there. But if you don't stay, that's it.
Oh my God, I think it's the greatest day of my life. So glad you arrived. But the only way to survive is to go crazy. Yeah, the only way to survive. Fuck, money, shit, fuck, shit, tell it, money, I don't wanna get it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it.
Are you angry? Is that what this is?
Oh my God, I think it's the greatest day of my life. So glad you arrived. But the only way to survive is to go crazy. Yeah, the only way to survive. So dust and light. Oh, maybe we're just molecules in the body of Christ.
This song has no replay value at all. This is not a song that you would play more than once.
Hey there, lovely sister.
And you might not listen to the whole
Come
thing.
home to your mister.
And now I'm confused. Hold on a second. 3326. I don't know, these timestamps are incorrect. These transitions do not match up with the timestamps. I don't even know which song is which anymore. That's not Chance's fault, but that is more of a... Also, these transitions are kind of... They're either really smooth or they're so bad that you can't tell. I don't know. These aren't good transitions, but at the same time, they're good. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. You're just gonna have to. You're just gonna have to look up the lyrics and see which songs is which. I'm just reviewing the album. That's all I'm doing.
I've got plans to hug and kiss ya. I've got plans to hug you. Let's go on the ride. Let's go on the ride. It's time to hit the road. We got one place to go. Please prove, meet me if I feel like Roadrunner. I get my feet loose. I got that Superman hidden under my cheat suit. Sitting just waiting for Lois to wanna leave too. Me too. I swear we gotta get away anywhere that we can. Just meet me by the water. I'll be there with the sand. And if it goes left, that's according to plan. Sometimes you gotta chop the wagon off of the fan.
Boyfriend, the people wanna know what he said. They wanna know the way how he could break her heart like that. Do
It sounds good, but it's like not something I would listen to. It's beautiful in a way.
They think they different with all the extra ass and fuss, but don't nobody listen. Baby, I'm deeper than an iceberg with only the tipping. That's why you flashed the open mic when I was only clipping. I say we move down to Atlanta, get a big old house with a giant pair of Timbs just to kick folks out.
Get out of here.
That's
People
funny.
that talk to you.
Be unbothered and be unbothered.
A giant pair of Timbs just to kick folks out. It's pretty funny.
Hey there, lovely sister, won't you come home to your mister? I've got plans to hug and kiss ya. I got plans to hug and hug and hug you. Let's go on the ride. Let's go on the ride. Time to hit the road. We got one place to go.
The vocals aren't good, but they're good. Like, they're not vocally... There's no talent in those vocals, but they sound good.
Don't hyperventilate.
If that makes sense.
Keep the lyric cool like Coben and lemonade. The boy got aluminum foil on his dinner plate. Lot of matcha and lattes when it's getting
Some people
late.
are gonna have to get used to
Mattresses
them.
can inflate. Walk out like a zombie from the stew and assimilate. Humans to simulate. Morning in the bed, close the lights and dim the drape. Always Matt Damon when you come Jimmy Kimmel late. Trying to fill the shoes, Nick Cannon with
I don't know which song this is. I can't tell if it transitioned or not. The beats are so similar.
Roll the window down so hard that the window break and toss out my demo tape.
The rhyme schemes are so randomized, you can't tell, like... Without the beat change, you can't tell, really, if it's a new song or not. I'm guessing that's the end of the song. Okay. Now I don't know. It's the same beat.
Baby, I look good, I look handsome.
Okay. See how similar this beat is to the last song? There's like no big transition. They're all really small transitions.
Baby, I look good, I look handsome.
There's almost no
Somebody gonna
transition.
take me for ransom.
But I don't know how to explain
Everybody
that.
around me was dancing. Ain't nobody around me could hide none. Baby, you look good, you look pretty. I know why you start fucking with me. It's a lot of bomb in the city, but you know nobody could get. It's a hottie, it's a body, we ain't missing no meals. I ride shotty, she like 5 something but 6 in them heels. I'ma do Ducati, you gon' do 90 down to 90, huh? Know where you going, know where to find me, know where to find me, huh? Big fun, rotisserie. Big Tom, make it slippery. I'll give you a sec, I'll let you shake it down. Now let's run it back, this time don't make a sound. Make it walk, climb up to the top and do a split and make it drop. You look good naked, look good pregnant, anything you make it pop. You out here baking hot like Megan on my bacon when it pop. Hey, hey, baby, you look good, you look gorgeous. This right here, your city, I'm a tourist. I know I'm a catch, I'm a swordfish. Got me on your hook, on your chorus. Baby, I look good, I look handsome. Somebody's gonna take me for ransom. Everybody around me was dancing. Ain't nobody around me could hide none. Baby, you look good, you look pretty. I know why you start fucking with me. It's a lot of bomb in the city, but you know nobody could get.
Well known all across the globe for my player ways and my skimpy clothes. Houston hottie with a model body, I'ma bust it open like a centerfold. Bad bitch with a lot of options. After me, it's really hard to top it. She don't suck it sloppy, she don't like to ride it, she don't lick the ball, she ain't really wifey. How that talking shit, you know that it's sight me. And I know that mean you love me when you tell me you don't like me. And I know you need some pussy when you argue and we fighting. Don't you put them in our business. If we beefing, keep it private. Huh. Baby, you look good, you look handsome. Rich nigga, put that dick up for some ransom. Before I let you go, I had to have some. Rich bitch, so you know I got my bands up.
Baby, I look good, I look handsome.
There's something to be said. You know? I'm not, like, listen. There's something to be said that isn't good. That I'm willing to say that fucked up the whole album. That right there. First, because it's inconsistent, and second, because we've all heard a billion times over an African American female artist saying exactly what you just said. We've all heard that. I'm bored with it. And honestly, yes, it's extremely ghetto. That's fine. You can be whatever you want to be on your album. And you might have a completely different perspective than I do. But I call that ghetto. And the problem is not that that's ghetto. The problem is the airplay that really ghetto songs get, that more glamorized songs don't get. And I think, personally, it's really destroying people's minds. That's what I think. And the answer to that is not to stop this from happening. The answer to that is to strengthen people's minds so they're not so easily controlled by music. That's the answer to it. The answer is not to stop a storm from happening. The answer is to secure your house so it doesn't get knocked the fuck down, right? Anyways, that really needed to be said. I'm sick of shit like that. And fuck this song, okay? Just fuck it. But anyways, let's listen to the rest of it.
Somebody gonna take me for ransom. Everybody around me was done something. Ain't nobody around me could have nothing. Baby, you look good, you look pretty. I know why you start fucking with me. It's a lot of bomb in the city, but you know nobody could get. Birdman hand rub. This shit fit me like a damn glove.
Birdman hand
Shit
rub.
cleaner than a hand scrub. Feel better than DJ Khaled fan love. This the rock that gave pride to a man cub. Ain't no love
Does
in hip-hop,
DJ
ain't no
Khaled
keeping
have
up
any
with the
actual
business. Ain't no
fans?
diamonds in
I
the
feel like
chain, but
everyone's
it's
making fun of him.
independent. I only own
I feel like the only
fist
fans he
balls,
has
my
are people
you
that are
know
kind of
I'm
like
used to
him,
moving units like a
or
real
think that
lieutenant,
they're like
real
him.
lieutenant, God's army. He like a
And that's
doctor,
not a
he'll
lot.
never let a shot
I
harm
don't
me.
think.
I'm a force in the field, I never take damage. I create panic, cause niggas wanna act fake satanic. And the labels get straight frantic. They boardrooms look like 8 Channing Tatum.
He's speaking the truth at the same time,
and
though,
they
with a
all
lot
been
of this
married.
stuff.
They celebrate anniversaries and nurseries and try to play Santa. But they don't sell marriage no more. Guess
Let me tell you something. I know he's obviously religious. I think he wrote a lot of this stuff. I'm not sure. But here's the deal. I would rather the entire world be covered in satanic shit and have every religious person feel attacked than to have religion keep people's minds closed the way it has. Honestly. I like Christmas. I like Jesus. I like Christmas ornaments. I like Christmas trees. I know that a lot of it's winter solstice stuff. I like happy stuff. I like beautiful stuff. I like diamonds. I like ornaments. I like shit that looks nice. But religion is just not nice, you know? Anyways, let's listen to this.
being all alone ain't so scary no more. Guess our lives ain't for sharing no more. Guess the tale can't end like a fairy no more. But I swear my story just like big fish. I seen O's, I was always just like which. One day big catch, hit the bait and switch. I was on a line, I became the big fish, yeah. I swear my story just like big fish. I seen O's, I was always just like which. One day big catch, hit the bait and switch. I was on a line, I became the big fish, yeah. Anything is possible if Gucci can do it. Tractor trailer full of kush, bet Gucci could move it. Used to drive a Buick, now a Rolls Royce. I'm the young hoe choice that made the old hoes moist. All these millions separate all the men from the boys. All these wars I went through felt like a soldier deployed. On the truck good, but I give the glory to God. It's a knife on my K and my tongue is a sword. On the plug and the cord, get it all in the cord. White ring C6, Gucci went overboard. You blow surf.
I think, here's the thing about Chance. Is he seems like the person that's against all of that kind of like ghetto stuff. Like he seems like he wants to really advance the African American community with some of his charitable works. But then he features a person who says those things on his song on an album that seems to be trying to speak a message. But then I remember that even if he doesn't agree with what someone said, he would still put them on the album. And I respect him for that.
Boy brought sent to the beach. All white tux on, brought the church to the streets. Yeah, Chance the Rapper, who out the trapper. We just out here lead by example. Yeah, stand for something or fall for anything.
Yeah. It's kind of weird to say when you don't seem to stand for much, Chance.
One day, big catch hit the bait and switch. I was on a line, I became the big fish, yeah. I swear my story just like big fish. I seen O's, I was always just like
Musically, at
One
least.
day, big catch hit the bait and switch.
Seems to be talking
I
about
was on a
anything.
line, I became the big fish, yeah.
There is a beauty to these songs. There's something beautiful about these songs. Honestly, there is. But they don't have a lot of replay value. If you can make a song sound beautiful and it hypes you up and it has replay value, that's a song, you know. This has the beauty, but it doesn't have much else to it. It takes more than just beauty, you know. Sometimes. And I mean that these songs are more beautiful than most songs I've ever heard. There's just something beautiful about these songs. But at the same time, it's missing other things that other songs do have. That sounds like Ed Sheeran. I don't know if that's him or not. This is a good song. They could play this at a club or something.
Niggas is dogs who walk some. Talk shit, cheap who bought some, yeah. Look at you ballin' flossing, yeah. Look at you ballin' flossing, yeah. Look at you bad bitch, yeah. You is you ballin' flossing, yeah. Look at you ballin' flossing, yeah. Look at you ballin' flossing.
Yeah, me fitted by Rainstar. She's young, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm gonna keep it 150,000 grand with y'all right now. And that bitch feeling my shit. Show me all the money that you make off that. That you make off that. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly with a peanut butter jelly. Y'all ain't ready for the jelly, it'll break y'all back. It'll
Nice
break y'all
reference.
back. Really got a body, can you shake all that? Can you shake all that? Can you shake all that? Got big dreams, super big eyes. Retro ride, Marty McFly. Big day, super big vibes. Let's get right, loosen this tie. Move inside, move to the side. Group then slide, grouping and slide. And slide. A nigga really wanna see y'all bounce. 79 bounce, out south bounce, north side bounce, over east bounce, 290 bounce, downtown bounce, downtown, see y'all bounce. 79 bounce, out south bounce, north side bounce, over east bounce, 290 bounce, downtown bounce, downtown.
Tonight is your birthday. Let's blow out all the candles. Yeah, we could get romantic as long as I'm with you, babe. Let's throw a party, just us in my apartment. Get back to where it started. As long as I'm with you, babe.
Ooh.
As long as I'm with you. As long as I'm with you, baby. As long as I'm with you.
Damn it.
No, no.
Oh.
Yeah, right, we doing good.
Where the
That
fuck did it go?
Quarters in the back. Are you kidding me? Hey, wait a minute. Where you going? Come in. No. Come in. Come before you do all that. Come in. Let me talk to you. Y'all know I'm proud of them, right? As a matter of fact, no, excuse me. Garçon. Yeah, boy, I'm talking to you. Come here, give me one of them things. You love to drink, ain't you? Now, you know I got to do this. I'd like to make a toast this young man. I'm gonna give it up, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. Come on. Look at it. This is the future. This is the guy who literally never ceases to surprise me. The decisions he makes are not necessarily the decisions I would have made, or anybody with some sense. But what I can say is, the boy is fearless. He's ambitious, and he's an honest man. He's grown, really. Got his lady with him, making himself money look like. We see the success, but what's next? I mean, we're proud, but you can't just pack it all up and start all over.
I feel like Chance is on a
It
fucking
works
trip,
here.
dude. I feel like
So
he's
does
tripping
us.
on
The support
his
here
own success.
is what made you. This boy's a prime example.
Take me to
of
your
counting
leader.
eggs before
Take
they
me
hatch.
to your leader.
Now he's up and ready to take over the whole globe. Look at him. The kid's got big, big plans. And I hope they all work out. I really do. But do you ever really think about how it's supposed to all work out? Do you have health insurance? A retirement plan? And you need to start saving money, right? Huh?
And you gonna need a car.
And you need to pay me that money you owe me.
And you need a wife. And you need Jesus.
Oh, you need to be a vegan. Don't forget about that veganism. That's
And
2019. It's almost 2019.
You need to stop doing that perky peel.
You gonna need a car.
This is a beautiful album, honestly, it really is, but it's just missing replay value. I would never play this album again. It's a lot. And that's good, but it's also not. There's something, it's
You gotta
inconsistent.
schedule vacations in your 5-year plan. You gotta schedule celebrations in your 5-year plan. You're gonna have several revelations in your first 5 days. In your first 5 minutes, have your first 5 fans. For like 45 minutes, take your first shift break. There's no time for impatience in your 5-year plan. You got time for hesitation in your 5-year plan. A lot of shit came at you in a 5-year
Those
span.
fucking back
You
vocals
followed
are
your flight
amazing.
plan,
Have
you be
more of
right here
those.
praying. Eyes
Those are
closed, right
beautiful.
now saying, Lord of Lords, I know you gave abundantly, even gave up your son for me. No need for sacrificing my plans. And I love to say your name that come from my diaphragm. I just had to scare them up and draw a line in the sand. Anything you gave to me, they couldn't pry from my hands. Anything you gave to me, I know it's right for my brand. I know shortcuts cut short, long runs. I seen niggas on one, try the wrong one. Get drunk, sing the same song, Ken Jong swung. Giant mistakes on B5 numb. Gotta keep both of them. You got time for misstepping. Time for them weapons. Form but not prosper. Time for them lessons. Time for them blessings. Time for first, second, third, fourth impressions. Time for reflection. Time for confession. Time will heal all. Let's get a good stretch in. Things that's in the way of my goal. Things that eat away at my heart.
You can't.
That's just the way of the art.
How are you going to talk about
I know that
Jesus
I had a good start.
and, like,
Play a guitar.
how are you going to talk about the Master JC and then go on to, like, talk about all this other ghetto shit
Told them they're gonna see.
and lining people up and killing them and kicking people out of your house? It's like, you can't do both, man. Like, you're either going to be about that or you're not. You can't be something you're not. Yeah. I feel like he's getting ahead of himself.
You deserve a plaque and a pat on the back. I see y'all in y'all suits like the cat in the hat with the clean clean black slacks and the jacket to match. Found your way back like Cadillac with the flats. Came around like satellite, down like a battle axe. Why do your word insure me like it's Aflac? I don't know. Why do birds bird back a rack? Why do worms prefer habitats? Why did it occur where it happened at? Why ain't no apples and apple jacks? Are you ready for the big day? I don't know, but you're well on your way.
Maybe we're just not ready for this album. That's how genius it is.
Really bad. And you don't know what to do.
I'm sorry you don't like it, but your kids will love it.
And you think, how have so many people lived through things like this? Sounds crazy, but it's true. You can get over anything. Almost.
Not almost. You really can get over anything.
The one thing left to say is,
See, that was nice. That was a nice little transition there.
Let me tell you something. You want a bag, you get a bag. You need a bag, you get a bag. Yeah, 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 yeah. You want a bag, you get a bag. You need a bag, you get a bag. Yeah, 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 yeah. You need a bag. You need a bag. Hey, I pull up in that E-line. All these niggas felines. I stopped smoking cigarettes, now pussy tastes like key lime. Big old Birkin bag that she could lean on like a crutch. She said, babe, if it's too crazy, that 380 in my clutch. I say, yeah. You know you my favorite shooter, yeah. Bing, 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 booka, booka, yeah. We gon' keep it out of court. We run plays this shit a sport. We some G's, we don't want pork. We go crazy, make it work, work, work. Shorty way too bad, she want a bag, not no purse. Screaming, fuck the other grass. She want that gas and not that dirt. She want that cash and I'm like Turk. I want that cash and she like work, work. I'm just tryna get to it in a new way. Would've been on the Bieber or the two-way. We could get on the Venmo, what's to it? We could run just together, what's to it? When you want a bag, you get a bag. You need a bag, you get a bag. Yeah, 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 yeah. You want a bag, you get a bag. You need a bag, you get a bag. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I know I gotta get this money to my dying soul.